So hello everyone, we are here and my name is Harshit and his name is Farid. So as you have seen in the thumbnail, what we are talking about, social media is good or bad thing. It can be anything. So we are talking about the from the both purposes. So Varish, now let's start the session with your points.
Okay, I think that social media is good before cause it take our money safety because there is one app which take our money safety and it is Paytm where we can pay our money to transfer another one and we can save our money in our account.
If we talk about social media, as social media is infancy in the US. Infancy means the new developed. Social media is new developed in the US and 5% adults are using that. And do you know about that? If you don't know, I will tell you. A Pew Researcher Center, which is in US, there has been result like the teens who are teens use the most Instagram and Snapchat, as you have seen. I will show you how much the students or teens or the Gen Z, Gen X use the social media.
And do you know one thing about that the social media also gives us online teaching by the YouTubes. By the YouTubes, like there are so many channels that tell us about so many things. Like I have two channels that I know, the DSA channel and Learn with MVN. They are so good channels, and now that I am speaking English, I learn about them only.
There's the Instagram which is in the top, you can see, and there is one also which is in the most top. What is this? What can you think about that? Oh, it's Facebook. Your parents must use that because you have seen a lot of time your parents using Facebook and seeing the stories or anything. What they like, Facebook, F, sign, and this is the YouTube. YouTube, what they use. As Varish, can you tell about us how much teens or adults use the social media and how much time they use?
Okay. The most of the people in US, only 5% of users use these social medias, and we can do the research on the social medias by the Google, because Google is an app where we can get our questions answered if they are unsolved or if they are unsolved.
As you can see in the graph, as you can conclude, Instagram and Facebook are both most usually by adults and older person.
Twitter पे X लिखना है.
And the population of using social media is growing day by day.
If you see, there has been result declared by the Pew Research Center about 13 to 18. What are the 13 to 18 age? They are the called teens and they use 9 hours per day. 9 hours per day. They use social media. They use 9 hours per day. Who are the teens? And about the 8 to 12 years, they use 6 hours. This is a lot of, because there are some advantages and disadvantages of that. Now first we are diving into the advantages of that. First, can you tell me what are the advantages?
The some advantages of the social media are the social media help us to connect with our family and friends, because there is one app which helps us to connect with our family and friends, and that is WhatsApp. Because WhatsApp we can chat with our friends and our families, and we can create a love, and we can create a new group that it can be a friend group or a study group, and it can also help us in group study.
Yes, Varish, you are right. And about in mine context, I will say the advantages like the job opportunities. If I update, what do you think about the job opportunities? Because job opportunities or can be created or employed person are employed through the online mean or the own banking. You know about the most UPI, PhonePe. These are the most used. This is a part of social media that is being used banking, and we are writing here the what we are talking about, and connect with families. Connect with families, as Varish have told you. And one main point is marketing also, where people are investing more and more. As you can see in the Indian and US, how the countries are developed. Countries are developed through the in stock. They have the stock and they use the marketing and they invest a lot of like the US. And India is one of the country that use marketing as a social media. And about
Disadvantage.
note, yes, we will talk about it. But can you tell some more point about advantages?
Some more points about advantages. Oh yeah, I have one example. Like you have a tuition or coaching or you are going to school and you have your WhatsApp, and if your ma'am or your teacher, tuition teacher send you any homework or any script to learn, so we can learn it by only the social media, and it can be a big thing that help us in our future.
Yes, Varish, you are right in your context what you are saying about. If about talking the disadvantages, we what we are going to write about that.
The
Can you tell me?
Yes, the disadvantages of this it attracts us from the social media. It attracts us, and our eye get affected by it, and we get fear of missing out, and we also get to the missing out, and the some people also use deep fakes by
Yes.
the social medias, and it can harm us.
As Varish is saying, FOMO, or fear of missing out, where we are absent, and I will write about this FOMO, fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. What do you know about it? It is the one I have told you in one video. You can check it out if you want to know about it more in detail. And about the addiction. If we talk about addiction, it is Varish have said the eyes or they get affected. This is a common point as we all know. And about there are a lot of disadvantages. What is in reality versus if we talk about social media, in reality it is not a better form. It is how the way we use social media, because there are the deep fake messages like the deep fake. What do you know about deep fake? Deep fake or fake news. In social media, lot of fake news are generated through the AI or many things. The tool they use to create that news. There are a lot of disadvantages in which one can believe to be things that not exist. Yes, can you tell about one advantages also?
One advantage. I have not advantages yet, but I have one disadvantage, and that is self-image issue. It also creates self-image issue, and that can harm us.
Yes, by the increase the use of social media, this can affect your mental health, which is a serious case, as you know.
Yes.
About the depression, anxiety, as we all heard about in society every day about it. Do you know about how much it is facing? Because the data concludes that 97% of teens are using the social media. By anyways, we know that these are the teens only, which we are, whose are the 13 to the 18 years, and these are the 97%. Oh my God, it's very high. And now we are concluding. What about bullying? There is a lot of confusion in the bullying. Students get often.
And one type of bullying is creating by the social media, and that is social bullying. The social bullying is created by the online chatting apps like WhatsApp. It creates the social bullying.
Yes, after he says, so I will tell you about something more about bullying, social bullying. The social media is not that it can harm you. It can not harm you, or by it you have to use it on the way that you can't harm yourself or others, because there are the many persons are there to bully others on the social media, like on the Instagram and more. They uses the threat, they uses to threat the person to showing their secrets or their picture self image, which is a question, which can be a question about. And about we are saying, if we are saying bullying, it can be take place through the online any tool. As you are seeing in the now in the modern world, AI is developing, and more of the lot of the cases of bullying are being happening. And what about now? Let's about what we are talking about in the last. Yes, Varish.
I think we should not use most of the social media, because I have one example and that is real. The most of the children are using the social media as games like PUBG and Free Fire, and they are getting mental health.
Yes, if we are talking about that, in last point I forgot that social awareness. It is the one of the, as you are getting our information, it is only the social media you are using to get our this information to from by us. Now if we are talking to about how parents can control it, because the children are using it as most. How can parents control it? Can you give the points?
Parents can do, they should
Restriction.
Hide.
Yes.
Hide their phones.
They can
Take
show.
the websites.
Yes. They can delete all the webs. They can use all the. They can delete all the websites. Sorry, social media that the most of the children uses, and only they can also hide their phones at that place where the children cannot know.
Yes, I know about that. I know about also parental control, as parents can do parental control setting is there on the Google, which is very helpful for them. They can open it, and for more information you can refer it to Google. And thank you for this wonderful debate.
And subscribe our channel.